Hi, Aaron Frame, Social Real Estate AZ at Home Smart Advantage Group, here with
Ian Brandon, Nova Home Loans.
He's making me do a walkabout, guys.
We're doing a walkabout.
And we're here today with the Lowdown.
The Lowdown.
And episode,
16?
we think 16.
16-ish.
Okay, so today we're talking about
Ready,
basically,
set?
Yes.
Ready, set, go. Day 10.
Yes, exactly. So
First 10 days of the contract, what goes on then?
Exactly, and how completely stressful it can be if you are not prepared.
There's tons of stuff.
There is a ton of stuff for both lenders and for realtors.
Aaron, 2-time.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, I know, I'm so mean. So yeah, he's making me walk. I just did hot yoga today for the first time.
Wow.
And I'm a little bit whooped.
But it's nice outside.
It is really nice. I mean, we are in Tucson, Arizona.
And we've never done a walkabout.
No, we haven't. And pretty soon I'm going to give him this because my arm's already tired.
Here you go.
Okay. Anyway, we're doing the switch off.
Switcheroonie.
Okay. So when it comes to a realtor and the first 10 days, obviously we put the offer in. It gets accepted, we hope, countered, whatever, but we get it under contract. So the first 10 days, we have to set up inspections, which of course can be really challenging if you don't have the proper people. You're kind of crooked. If you don't have the proper people that you've already, worked with. But granted, it is up to the buyer to decide who they want to use, but often they just trust that you are obviously know the best people for the job.
What are the inspections looking for?
Inspections are looking for, they do everything. They check the roof, they check the AC, they checked anything, any cracks in the foundation. Of course, we do a separate termite inspection. Sometimes we do a separate roof inspection, depending upon what the buyer wants to do.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
So,
and it could be a mold inspection. There could be all kinds of stuff.
If I'm a buyer, do I have to be there for the inspections?
I would highly recommend it. Of course, I have dealt with out-of-state people several times, and they're not here. So I am their eyes and their ears. But if you are in town, you definitely want to be there, because at the end of it, first off, you could go and you could ask questions to the inspector why they're actually inspecting the property. A lot of times they just come at the end, and they're able to do like a summary, maybe like 30 minutes, go over everything with the buyer. So it's a good idea because you can learn how to actually operate things in the house, maybe if you have questions, because the inspector is obviously able to, is really knowledgeable on that. So
first 10 days are busy.
Super busy.
You got a lot going on. You got to turn in the earnest money.
Yep, you got to turn in the earnest money. Just make sure that the buyer is on the right track with their lender, which obviously the first 10 days for the lender is probably even a little bit more stressful if you're not prepared.
Well, and that's the thing. My feedback on this is, if you're going to, you just brought up a whole bunch of stuff that buyers have to do in their. Oh, there you go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So the first 10 days, you got a bunch of stuff going on. You got inspections. You got earnest money to turn in. You need to be present at different things. You probably have to take some time off work. Mm-hmm. So you got a lot going on.
Yep.
The last thing you want to be worried about is your financing, right?
Yes.
So how do you get prepared for focusing on your financing and not so much on it, or so you can forward your attention on the inspections and other things going on? The best thing to do is get your financing in place, meet with your lender, turn in all your supporting documentation, so that your lender says, you know what, I'm just waiting on you at this point to order the appraisal. Because in those first 10 days, you guys are going to be busy, swamped. You're not going to have time. You're not going to want to worry about the financing side. So if you don't have to, get it done before you place an offer.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So if you were me, what you should do, turn in your supporting documentation, your pay stubs, bank statements, tax returns, get all that stuff to your lender, and sign all your supporting docs as well. Your application, all your disclosures, get those signed ahead of time. That way,
so turn around.
First 10 days. Oh, you want to turn around?
Yeah, I think it's better lighting.
Okay,
let's go on this side so we don't get run over.
good idea.
Yeah, I just love this walkabout. I'm not sure if I love it, but
well, change your pace, right?
It is, rather than us just sitting and having people
watching,
stare at us.
People are watching without volume right now, and they're like, what the heck
are they doing?
Yeah. So when you get all your lender stuff out of the way and you can focus on the inspection period, it's a breeze, piece of cake. Then we order the appraisal, day 10. Hopefully inspections go well in that point. And all we're waiting on is the appraisal to come back. in order for you to get submitted to underwriting.
Exactly. So at the, so of course, like I said, we have the 10-day process or the inspection period.
My turn.
Thanks. Hi. So we have the 10-day inspection period. Our goal is to make sure that we've done our due diligence during that time period, so you know what you're getting into. Now at the end of that inspection period, you have what's called a BINSR, which is a buyer's inspection to the seller notification. And that is where we...
Buyer's inspection notice.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So, switch it around. Sorry about that.
You forgot the N.
Oh, gosh. You're making me walk and think and talk at the same time, okay? Anyway, and that, of course, is where we have compiled all of the things that we're going to be asking for.
Right.
Asking the seller to either repair or some kind of a, credit or, whatever. So basically that is what we're preparing for during that first 10 days, right?
Yep.
So,
and a tip for agents, lenders, borrowers: never, ever, 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 ever give your lender a copy of that BINSR report.
Yeah.
I did that one time 14 years ago.
D-Day.
Yeah. So 14 years ago, I got a copy of the BINSR. I didn't realize what it was. I was brand new in the industry, and I forwarded that on. I attached it to the contract, forwarded it on to underwriting, and the underwriter made all of the BINSR repairs a condition of the loan.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's bad. That's not a good thing. Because even though you have inspectionary items that you might want repaired, they don't necessarily need to be repaired in order to get your financing. Mm-hmm. So if they don't need to be repaired to get your financing, then better the lender not know about it, mm-hmm. and keep the BINSR away from the lender.
And, go ahead.
If you end up turning in the BINSR to the lender, make sure that you let the lender know not to turn it into underwriting.
That sort of happened to me. We had a counteroffer, and on the counteroffer, the seller's agent put that they were like going to do work on the house before we ever asked for it.
Referencing the BINSR.
Yes.
Right?
Well, actually, no, this was during the offer. So during the offer, they because there was issues with the roof and things, we hadn't even gone through the inspection period, and they mentioned it. So that appraiser, that was a condition. Like it had to be, that stuff had to be dealt with before they would even fund the loan.
Yeah, if the appraiser sees the counter offers, mm-hmm. or the BINSR, they're going to make all those repairs conditional upon the loan as well.
Yeah, so don't do that.
No,
not smart. So yeah, and one thing I want to show you all is I have heels on, and he's making me, I don't even know if you can see this, but he's making me walk.
Well,
You're kind of mean.
At least you're taller than I am right now.
Yeah, so I mentioned.
I kind of wish I had heels on.
So I guess that's about it. We can't tell if anybody's even watching barely because of the sun, but
Rudy Valdez is watching.
Hey,
I'm going to wave to him.
Hey. So yeah, so of course, is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. So hopefully that was helpful. Obviously, I guess the point of the whole thing is just be prepared, have the right people that know what they're doing.
And first 10 days, mm-hmm. it's busy. So plan on being busy, but also minimize how busy you are by taking steps ahead of the game, mm-hmm. To make sure you're good to go.
And that's it.
Lowdown.
We did it again. All right. So till next week, if you have any ideas, anything, just reach out. We'd love to talk about them. And that's it.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.